you get a good enough whip of that? Right there. That's your deer. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I guess that means you did. Let's find out, Mr. Big Shot. You ready? Track it. All right, the off season is underway. Just windy today, that's about it. Beautiful spring-like weather. Unseasonably warm, so I figured I'd take advantage of it. Been about 2 weeks since our last track. Sometimes I wait all of February before I start to practice tracks, but the weather's been so nice, I had to get out. Always start them off. There's a turn up here. Let's see if he gets it. Oh, right there. Smelling that log. I definitely stepped on that log with the hoof. This is an easy track. Should be anyway. You never know with this goofball, but or any goofball for that matter. Might not be easy for me. It's kind of hilly. But I start off with an easy one. You get 3 kinds of dogs. Dogs that love practice, dogs that won't practice, and dogs that'll do it but they don't like it. That's Val. He's the guy that'll do it, but he doesn't like it. They know it's fake after they see the real thing 1 year, and he just finished his 6th season, so he does it for me and for a reward. He can be a butthead, as some of you have probably seen. Gets distracted easily, looking for, there's our turn, right into the wind. Kind of sort of got it, but yeah, he got it. That's our first turn. So easy track. It's kind of like a UBT1, except for it's hooves only, no blood, and it's a little bit longer, and there's maybe 1 extra turn. Other than that, there's also a J hook at the end, which I wouldn't put on a UBT1. It's 24 hours old, so that's not UBT1 stuff. He's gonna pull me down this hill. He's on the line. Fresh set of hooves. Those can be an unknown. There's really only 2 unknowns. Either Val's gonna be a butthead, as it's practice, or the hooves don't work. But a dog at this level, I know he can do this. So if he doesn't, it's one of those 2 things. I'm gonna try not to kill myself. I don't know if the camera's gonna show how steep this hill is, but it is steep. He's cutting, oh no he's not. I walked right over those logs. I might have to go down here in my butt. Bear with me. Put these pants in the wash when I get home. Alright, yeah, he's on the line. So, and that's kind of how a real world track goes at first. You know, a lot of times, let me get up this hill without killing myself and I'll show you the dog again. But in the first 5 or 10 minutes of a real track, especially if the hunter's got a known line, like if he tracked it for 200 or 300 yards, you'll know whether your dog is smelling the line or not. You'll gauge your dog's attitude. It's an important part of the real world tracking. All right. Another minor turn there. There's a distraction. Smelling something on the wind. That's not bracketing. But yeah, I know he's doing it. Not gonna let him. I don't know what he's smelling over there. Probably the neighbor's dog. I'll watch if I scold him. He'll get right back on the line. Oh, he did it without even being told. He knows I'm not letting him do it. Yeah, in the real world, we don't have that as much. That's a practice thing. If he ended up going over there and I didn't see any sign, and he took me right to the neighbor's dog that happened to be upwind of us, I'd realize what was going on. Getting all turned around in here. That's wrong. Gonna try not to influence him. See him look up and decide to come back and try to reacquire. Not gonna push him. Staying behind him. Should snap to the left there. Yep, there he goes. All right, that was good. Let the dog work. Give your dog a chance. He's trying. He knows why he's here. Pretty windy, 24 hours. Scent moves around. He's very close here. Starting to get that frantic. I don't smell it. Still biting on whatever it is over there on the wind. He knows. He knows I'm not letting him do it. He's gonna come back to the line. Pick it up over here. There he goes. Should be a turn right there. See if he gets it. I think he overshot. I don't know if he's checking out this shooting house or not, but there. All right. Kind of what I'd expect, but this is wrong. I'm gonna let him work. And you can see how his, I mean, you don't know this dog as well as I do. His energy picked up a little bit. He had that, where is it attitude. Now he's confirming. And right there. Well, now he's biting on the wrong line. We're just gonna let him work. I'm not gonna go down that hill with him. I don't think these are distractions actually, but you never know. Before I go down that hill, I'll ask him if he smells it. You get to see that at least. Still wanting to go over there. Thinks I'm going to fall for that. See if he gives in on his own. Not going to go backwards. That looks like it's backwards. Doesn't smell it. See the head come up in the change of direction. And the attempt to reacquire. All about reading the dog and letting the dog work. Oh, he's still trying to go down there. I'm not helping you, dude. This is too easy. And it's a constant battle in the off season with this dog. I wouldn't call it a battle, but you know, it's frustrating compared to the real world. He tries everything to go different directions, even though he knows. And it's hard to tell if he's lost. But it's pretty obvious he can smell this line, so when he tries to head off in the wrong direction, I have to assume, well, that looked like just I don't smell it type stuff there, but I think it goes up through here. He might just be wanting to explore, and all it takes, sometimes it doesn't even take a word from me. It just takes a little pressure to let him know I'm not letting him do it. Where's that deer? Find me some blood. I know he knows. Now, if you've got a first-year dog and you don't know what his attitude is, you don't know if your hooves are good, you're not sure he's really smelling the line or not smelling the line. And I'll be honest, no read's ever 100%. Some of this looks like going the wrong way type stuff. Right there is pretty much exactly where I stepped over that log. All I had to do is laugh when you came back. He's just dying to go exploring. I know this dog. Pretty straightforward from here. Oh God. Down this hill, and then the J hook to the target. Scent may have moved a little bit. It's not exactly on the line, but he's very close to it. I just get a kick out of this dog. How hard he tries to screw around. Coming up on the J hook. Let's see if he gets it without pulling me on my face. He may start smelling the target from here. The wind's right from the target into us right now. But looks like oh, there's the J hook. Looks like he smelled it. Now, when does he get in the cone of confusion? See there yet? And he's heading right for it. Good boy. What a good dog. That was a little too easy, Valley. Okay. Practice season's underway, buddy. I know it's not as much fun as the real thing, but good job. I like to practice. I enjoy it. He'd rather run through the woods, getting his exercise, but he knows he has to, and I like to keep him in the groove. There are experienced handlers that never practice, and their dogs do fine. I just think it's important to get them to this point for that first bear track or that first Kentucky Velvet track where he's been tracking. He's kind of in the mode. He doesn't have to regroup mentally, which, yeah, looks like you got it down. And that was 24 hours, hooves only, probably about 550 yards, nothing special, 390s, no advanced checks, and we'll start making them harder from here. I like to put at least one advanced check in to try and mess them up, depending on how lazy I'm feeling. Today's reward is appropriately venison bacon. Yeah, what a good dog. What a good dog. Yeah, what a good, you can chew it. You don't even chew it. You like that though, don't you? Really good venison bacon. I don't know who gave it to me. It came from Knightstown, Indiana. So if you're watching the video and you gave me this venison bacon, thank you very much. We really enjoyed it, and there was half a piece left, and I'm giving it to Valentino. Good boy. What a good dog. All right, kids. The practice track season is underway. It's fun for me, not as much fun as real world tracking, but we'll try and get one done every week or so if we're not out of town doing something. All right, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Take care.